Hello and welcome to lesson 20 of the Learn Persian with Trying Conversation reading and writing program. So we're going to continue on that type of letter that we've learned that has the j, che, he, and khe. And today we're going to focus on che, which is a good one because it has 3 dots, and that's very exciting. So big che and little che. So big che bozorg is when it's at the end of the letter. Che kuchik is when it's at the beginning of the letter. It's also a connecting letter, so you can connect it before too with no problem. So that's pretty exciting. We'll see that later on. I haven't started to practice that yet. But let's go over our vowels with our letter. That's ach. Then, oops. Chā, chū, chi, che, chā, che, and cho. So again, very quickly, ach, cha, cho, chi, cha, che, cho. And che is a very exciting letter, as you'll see with this first word that we're going to learn, because we can spell our co-producer, co-team member's name, Chad. So che, Chad. Then we got chop, the word for print, chop. And another very important word, the word for wood is choob, choob. So again, Chad, not a Persian name, but a very important member of our team. He's behind the scenes, but he does half of the work. Chop is printing, and choob is wood. Okay, and now let's practice a few different words with our che letter and our che letter to see if you can tell the difference between 3 dots and 1 dot. So the first word is the word for wheel, and that is chār. So here you can see when it comes at the end, it looks like that. When it comes at the beginning, it looks like that. So chār, the word for wheel. And it's one of my favorite words because you use it to say do charkhe, which, can you guess what that means? It means a bicycle. Then we have, let's use, this is khandan. So we have 1 dot above, it becomes khandan. Then chāp, the word for print, chāp. And then, oops. Okay, another one of these letters that we've learned, and that is 1 dot below, becomes, I forgot this dot too, Jashn, which means party. Jashn. No dots. This word is haram. Haram, which is a sin. Haram. Let's go back to our khe. This is kharab, which means messed up. Kharab. Here we have the word for grass, chaman. We haven't seen that letter in a while. And that is ge, so that is gach, which is chalk, gach. So, and then let's change the dots. And then we get kaj. So we changed, a couple dots and took off a line. That becomes a ke, that's a je. And kaj means cricket, kaj. So yeah, remember that if you have a full line, it becomes a ge, but this is just a little accent that I put, gach. And then that's sacht, and sacht means difficult. Sacht. And finally, this is machmal. Machmal, the word for velvet. So very rich material. Okay, so let's go over all these again. So this is just a little practice with those 4 typographies we learned a few lessons ago. The je, che, he, and che. We're seeing them all here. I also want to point out these last 2 are an example of the letter coming in the middle. So you can see you don't have to lift your pen at all. You just go through. It connects at the beginning and at the end. So that's nice. So first we have chār, the word for wheel. Then khandan, full of laughter. We have chāp, which means to print, chāp. Jashn, which is a party, celebration. We have haram, and that actually means shrine. I realized I mistranslated it before. Haram is a sin. Haram is a shrine. Very different thing. Then we have kharab, which means messed up, ruined. Then chaman. It's grass. Gach. It's chalk. And kaj is cricket. Then we have sacht, which means difficult. And finally, machmal, which is velvet. All right, and there you have it. So we have the je, che, he, che. This is the last lesson on that. We're going to move on to, in the next lesson, to another type of, in the next unit, to another type of letter. So please go over these in your bonus materials. Make sure that you know the difference of the dot placements, what letters they are. Make sure you practice the reading, the paragraphs that we have in there at this point, and the and writing all the paragraphs and everything that we have in there. At this point, you should be getting more comfortable writing, more comfortable knowing when to lift up your pencil, when to leave it down, and getting comfortable with that writing from right to left. We are taking it nicely and slowly, but hopefully that is helping to get it ingrained in your brain and get it really understood well. So hopefully you enjoyed that lesson, and see you in the next unit of the reading and writing program. Thank you so much for watching the Learn Persian with Chai and Conversation reading and writing program. As I mentioned in the video, This video is just one part of the complete reading and writing system that we've created. And you can find all of our bonus materials, which include reading practices and writing practices, on our website. The link is below, chaiandconversation.com. In addition to our reading and writing program, we have a comprehensive conversational Persian course where we teach you how to speak conversational Persian the way actual Iranians do, not informal Persian that you read. And so that's available on the website, as well as our reading and writing program. So if you just go on there, you can see all the materials that we've created over the last 10 years, and hopefully we'll see you there.